Okay.
You even know how to fight Zoogles, yeah? Because I got a big favor to ask.
Why?
You do indeed appear to be in dire straits. I could have sworn we wiped out all the Zoogles that were trying to get into this village, though. Oh, you did? These Zoogles ain't trying to attack us. They're stealing our fish. Your fish? Yeah, these ape Zoogles, they got huge arms, which they use to smash the surface of the water and create these big shock waves. They do that to stun the fish, which makes them float to the surface and ripe for the taking. Somehow they learned how to do that recently, and they've gotten pretty damn good at it. It's because it is making the rest of us go hungry. But the pickle you're in.
What?
Damn straight it is. It ain't like these fish grow on trees. That sort of fishing ain't good for our water.
That's so.
Oh, so that's your point of contention. The manner in which they fish. Not the actual fishing. You guys are the only ones that got one of those. You guys are the only ones that have what it takes to drive those crazy monkeys out. Can we count on you to help? You can do. Absolutely. We'll sort out these fishing Zoogles once and for all. I couldn't have put it better myself. As a fisher herself, this case has gotten her quite fired up, as you can see.
Great job.
That's the kind of that's mighty kind of you to help us out, man. Sorry to lay this on your feet, but we greatly appreciate it. Fishing theme, and so we have a new quest about fish, monkeys. Interesting. Hello, everybody. My name is Dave. You can call me Zed, and welcome back to another episode of Tales of Arise. In the previous episode, we made our way back to this city of Thislim. Anywho, Alpha's down in the dumps basically because he remembered who he was and he recovered his pain, and he was worried that he's not going to be able to help Flash save Shion. But I don't think he has anything to worry about. This time, we're going to do a side quest before we go on ahead and head out into the world, or find an owl? I'm guessing. Oh, yeah, he's right. I think we've been doing a pretty good job of finding the owls. I hope we have another like owl gathering point, or at least a connecting point between like this region and all the other ones. But we already know that we don't really know where we are. Hiking through the jungle.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
Hoodle is the best
brutal,
character.
all right.
Like I said, it's like Hoodle and then
just by walking.
Kisara. I don't know why I
This
forgot her name.
vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone, and watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
You're too used to. I'll say you're too used to royalty, Dole. You're too used to royalty.
All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
You
Lucky
masochist.
you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
They're just sitting here like, why isn't he complaining about the heat? Okay. So we need to defeat 4 of those guys for I guess for the side quest. So we definitely need to at least. Okay, it's been a little bit since I last played. Oh, oops. But ooh, wait, I got this. I don't. Oh, I didn't have enough for Mirage. That would. I've gotten so much better at comboing ever since I turned off semi-auto. Oh. Don't let me stop you from greatness, King. But yeah, one thing I've actually super appreciated about the game, by the way, I'm pretty sure I've probably talked about this in the past, is literally the fact that we could really get into like playing each individual party member, and because of the fact that we have to keep all of them geared up, they balance everybody out in a way where everybody can still stay very strong. So that's why when we saw that
Looks like we won.
when we saw, you know, Law popping off back there, I didn't really mind all that much because he still did a lot of damage. It wasn't like he was doing 100 with each mystic art use. He was still doing like several thousand. With that said, though, I do want to try to actually put an active effort into keeping my gil high. So I might actually burn a couple of those happy bottles that I have. And also, you guys now see the issue that I've been kind of running into now, unfortunately. Oh, I need to actually put Dolahim in the group, because I forgot that I currently do not have a healer. Or at least I need to turn on like all of our healing abilities back on, so that way we have some off. Because Kisara, for example, does have guardian. Because right now we have like a very strictly offensive team, and that's not necessarily a bad sign. But, you know, we are kind of raw dogging the situation, for lack of a better term.
I'm practically unstoppable.
All right, got some ice school things, and we're up to tier 3. So what I'm gonna do before we fight these monkey archetypes of characters, we need Dolahim in the party anyway, so let's go ahead and edit the team. I think Law's gonna have to be benched for right now, and then can we use Guardian Field to heal the party? Oh no, we can't. Dang. We're gonna be burning through these orange gels like crazy. But not having Xion there, by the way, does that look like extra empty to you guys? Because it does. Okay. We also have a fishing spot here. I don't think I'm gonna fish right now per se. If we have to fish in the future for a side quest, I'll show it off camera then. But we'll kind of play that by ear as we need. I'm pretty sure those arms are in fact very natural. So yeah, we aren't completely SOL as far as healing goes. Luckily, both Renin characters knew how to heal. Oh, ooh. Golly. Okay. Anyway, so before I got started with this, right? What's it called? We were what's it called? I was watching one of my friends. He was busy playing Dress to Impress was what she was playing. And it was a very interesting time. It was one of those moments where like we were all having like we were also having a good time, like, because we were all like working together, judging the different outfits, and I thought it was a very, very cute experience. Oh, that's not Kisara. Oh, I could do devastation and maybe storing lightning fang or something. So do I still have, I don't think I have access to my Mystic Art because of the fact that we needed the Flame Sword to even do that in the first place. Okay. So I think my arts definitely need to go through a bit of an overhaul. But I'm glad that some of them still work. But not all these use the flame. The counter slash is pretty good. Alright, Kisara's probably going to use her Mystic Art because he is crazy. Rinwell, oh, say I hear Rinwell popping off the background. I'm like, okay, girl, do it. Do your shit. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to curse there. But yeah, I may actually have to probably before because we're in tier 5 right now. So Art, Demon Fang, probably Sonic Thrust.
I can become even stronger.
Okay, so we basically are kind of in the zone where we have to find monsters ASAP and get their materials. So I'll meet you guys right back in a second. All right. Gonna grab some of the rice over here. And then there should be one more mob over there. We should be able to make it in time. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. I was gonna say, you can make it.
Don't
Okay,
get
in
careless.
between this battle, I've been seeing that Alphen still is able to use a lot of his art still, like his combo art. So I am happy about that. Because I was worried that without Xion there, I wasn't sure if he had some arts that he had to use like the flaming swords for. So it's good to see that we still have a good amount of his combo finishers that like would make sense. One of the things that I also added because of Soaring Light Spear actually knocking some of these enemies away a good amount is that I swapped it over to Rising Fountain. Oh, and that is significantly cleaner. Oh no! Oh, we lost the execute window. All right, let's break him to slow him down a bit, because he was starting to do a little too much. Also, whoever invented the chain execute thing. Oh, try me again. Soaring Light Spear is such a like nice move. Probably definitely one of my more favorite arts that we've gotten since we've been out and over here. With that said, I do think I want to try to see if I can sneak in any more mobs if possible, just while we have the happy bottle timer going. As long as like a big boss mob doesn't just randomly appear, we should be fine. Okay. Also, once we get Xion back, I think I'm trying to remember. I might have to go back and like check episode 1 a little bit, but I'm very curious to see what level that insect giant Zoogle is, because if it is just only like level 40, I think it's 49. Then that'll push me a little bit more into okay, targeting. Targeting, you gotta work with it. But as I was saying, right? Oh, that's not good. If it's only level 40, I may go back after we're done with the zone and get Xion back. Assuming we get her. I mean, we have to get her back because, like, they don't tend to kill off main party members in Tales game all that often. And I mean, Beyond the Dawn exists. I think she's in that. So, from a meta standpoint, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get her back.
You want to go back?
Animal intuition, perhaps?
That is a maybe.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Actually, good point. We should check back on the ranch. Because the one thing that we do have kind of going for us, oh, and we get a ranch expansion, is that oh, we barely have enough money for we barely had enough money to make that work. All right, silver chunk's really good. We got a lot of icicle fangs. We can sell those, probably just make that 9. King Giga Fangs I'll sell a little bit of. We don't need too many of those. Honestly, we're kind of in a pretty good spot, I would think. We just need to find lustrous astral crystals, which might be a little bit harder to find than I would like. Oh, we need a Tempest Fang too. I think off camera one of these days I am going to end up just re-grinding to get as many of these different weapons as I can. Oh, what's the point of adding the water over here? I guess we can't dive underwater, I guess. Oh, sweet astral crystal. That's we have a lot of different spots where we can go and like find a vast variety of different items. But I think it might be in our best interest to go on ahead and head back to town for right now and then let the guy know. So I'll meet you guys back there. And then we can go.
You sense one pals, Hoodle?
And then I'll let you guys know, like, then we can fast forward to the other spot.
Okay.
How are things going with them 8
Okay.
Zoogles? Cleared them all out. Your fish are safe for the time being. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's good. Means we won't go hungry either.
Yes.
I really do love to fish, though. Nothing beats going out and casting your trusty rod. Oh, actually, we use nets to fish. Way easier that way. You what? They prefer to fish in bulk, whereas you enjoy the thrill of a one-on-one battle. It's simply a difference in philosophy. If you ever need a fishing partner, I, for one, am always happy to accompany you. Oh, things are heating up over here. Looks like you got yourself a real keeper, friend. Anyway, thanks for all your help with them 8 Zoogles. Now we can fish in peace. 3,800 gold. Oh my goodness. I'll take the money. In this economy?
I'm going to...
The thing that's concerning is that we've only really had one side quest here. And that's left me perplexed. I feel like this would be one of those towns that at least would have had like 2.
By all means.
And maybe off camera I can go back and like really take a much better thorough look, but I'll meet you guys
Me
kind
as
of
well.
over in this area. Because I'm guessing that this is where we're actually supposed to be. But it might take me a while to get there with battles.
Would you prefer your fish?
Okay. Well, you know, Dark Source for a new, I'll say new skill tree for him. I'll take it. I'll take it. Ooh, you can learn Demon Link. Okay.
My astral arts are coming along quite nicely.
Coming along? What
All
do you
right,
want
got
to
some
do
pepper.
with that?
Ooh, and a
Oh,
red
you
lavender.
know, sprout flowers from the tip of my staff, suspended in midair.
So the reason why
So
I
you wanna
wanted
be a
to come
street
back a little
magician?
bit sooner than what I had initially planned for is because I saw this owl that Hoodle was kind of like thinking about, and that's right, man. Like I said, we've been doing a pretty
Check the Owl Forest?
we've been doing a pretty fantastic job of like keeping up with all the different owls that we've seen across the journey so far. I haven't had a big reason to go back and be like, all right, let's go check the entire world and see what owls are missing. Just quite yet.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
Thankfully, there is a camp.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the
And?
more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
My foot fell
That's
asleep.
right.
Someone said help.
Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
Oh, period. Dang.
A little bit.
I love this group's like back and forth dynamic. It's great. Yeah, pretty much they're just saying, let's chill out. There's a camp right here. Let's just take a second to breathe.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
But it's not
Forgive me.
impossible.
I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
I don't think so,
Told you
because
a
this is an
million
anime game.
times already. I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken.
I don't know. She was the one who put the mask
Complicated
on
machinery can sometimes
in that
break down
cutscene.
or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
No, I think that
Hold on a
Doling's
sec.
actually right on the money.
Alvin, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
That's probably
All but a
why.
select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In
Yeah,
which
Ren
case,
technology is kind of
maybe
wild
it was
back
the
then.
mask numbing his sense of pain too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So
You know.
he finally admits it.
Law's
really
definitely
hope
hit like
Shion's
that
okay.
I get
comedic
why you're
relief kind of
concerned,
status a little
But
bit.
if you don't rest when you...
But let's go on to cook. I don't have a lot of stuff to kind of work with cooking, but I mean, wait, combat point. Is that just XP? Uh, 5% HP. If I had potatoes, I'd actually make this because the dropped items have just definitely been one of the things that I've been very, very looking forward to just like having. I'll take up the attack up.
Hey, that actually came out pretty all right, don't you?
Ooh, that's down to 4 minutes. Oh, you hate to see it. I was surprised that it wouldn't let me talk with anybody, but I guess that was a group chat. Oh, Shion? Why the black dress?
Alone. I'm all alone.
Baron's messed up.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
All right. Remo's wondering, and I think that this would probably be a good time to end things off since we're going to one dungeon area into another. Probably gonna have to fight this giant Zoogle in that dungeon too, so let's make sure that these episode lengths are like not crazy.
So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic.
He really is
Are you yelling,
blunt with it.
"You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever.
Oh,
I'm trying
Hoodle
to
looks
invoke.
so annoyed.
Invoke?
Wait, you guys
How
look
do
at
I
Hoodle's
put it?
face. He was just like,
Basically,
bro.
the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on. Are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes
Yeah,
sense?
you know, what if she wants to be like fireball?
Okay, so
Like
if
when it
you
has
can
some
talk
oomph to it,
astral
then like
energy,
it's gonna have some
then you
oomph to
can
the actual
ask it
effect. I get it.
to, like,
Rinwell, I get it.
predict
I got
the
you.
weather Or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
That's great. That's so great.
I don't
Coming
know
to
what
term.
to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh! It's you, Rinwell.
Very Law and Rinwell focused
You were
skits
talking
today.
about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabel back when I was in Cyclodia?
Yeah,
All right.
of course.
You know, 20
You were
episodes
brought in
ago.
after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately, that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
I guess you're processing
That's a
moving
good
on.
thing, isn't it?
That's the way
You should
that
be
I
happy.
suppose I interpret it.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Well,
Okay,
it's not that you're
so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares?
I
Why?
understand where he's coming from. Where he's coming from. He's just, it's not on his mind
You know
anymore,
me,
right?
I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still...
I'll say, remember the
I
pain
don't
that
think
motivated
those
you to keep
nightmares
moving
going
forward.
away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
come
I love
to
how we had a
terms.
joking skit and then followed by a
You mean
very,
like
very
Alfred with
serious
his
one.
Past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts.
And
Least
also,
of
like,
all, me.
this, I was just like, they're really trying to push this Brinwell
Wow.
law ship. Like, ever since Almedria's arc, like, they've been really trying to push it. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for today's episode. So thank you guys also very much for watching today's episode of Tales of Arise. Next time, we're going to be pursuing the mountain. Hopefully, we can get to Valron's castle by the end of it. Who knows? But I do appreciate every single one of you guys who decided to stop on in because, you know, the longer form video, I noticed that my shorts, my streams have been doing pretty well, but I want some love for my long form too. I'm trying to put a lot of effort into all of them. Anywho, I gotta record the next video, so I'll see you guys all in the next one, all right? You guys have a good rest of your day.